All right, it's about that time for New Year, and you're out there thinking about starting a health and fitness plan, and maybe you have a little bit of paralysis by analysis. Where should I start? What type of exercise modality should I choose? And if that's you right now and you need a little help convincing where to go, sit back because I'm going to give you my top 6 reasons why, if you're a man, you should start with a strength and resistance training program. Number 1, strength builds immediate self-respect. Right off the bat, if you know that you are physically strong enough to lift hundreds of pounds, you are going to have a confidence in you that all the running in the world will never give. If your superpower is you can run fast and far, the plain and simple truth is that just does not seem aggressive. That does not seem like I'm running towards battle. But if you know that you can pick up weight that the average man can't pick up, then just off the break, you know you have a leg up on the guy next to you. What we want to do is make sure that even though we understand men respect strength, and yes, women respect strength too. They might not come up and ask you what you bench, but make no doubt about it, women respect a man who is stronger. All of society does. Well, the only thing that we have to be careful of here is that we don't ego lift. We don't seek to try to make ourselves appear stronger than we are. We want to focus on making sure that we get stronger than we are. The number 2 reason why I recommend this is the place to start for guys is because strength is innate to men. We understand it. We understand that the value that a man has to the team, to the group, to the tribe is how much weight can he lift? How long can he hold it? How far can he walk with it? Can he pick me up and carry me out? Women the same way. Can you grab the children, throw them in both arms, carry her if need be? At the end of the day, you don't need a manual to own it. You just need to be a man to own it. It's wired in us to evolution. Asking a man to get stronger makes sense because there's a direct correlation to the benefit outside of just looking good. And one of the big things that happens, especially if you're somebody that's significantly overweight like I was at one point, if you're 250, 300 pounds, that 6-pack's not coming quick. Let's just go ahead and get that out the door. And so therefore, if you're basing your self-worth and whether or not this fitness program is being successful on the aesthetics alone, you're going to spend a long time until you're satisfied with going to the gym. However, if you walk into the gym and on day 1 you can't lift 200 pounds and in 3 to 4 months later you can, that's a huge win. And that's going to give you the confidence to continue to go back. Strength brings me to tip 3. Strength is 100% measurable. You're either getting stronger or you're not. The bar does not care how you feel. The data is simple. Is the weight moving? Are you increasing your muscular strength, absolute muscular strength, such as how much can I bench one time? And are you increasing your muscular endurance? How many times you can do that weight? What we're able to see is almost every time you go to the gym, you can improve in one of these metrics, either your 1 rep or the max amount of times that you can do the rep. And that is going to continue to give you something to be excited about, work for, and absolutely be able to put your finger on the mat and say, I'm getting better because I'm getting stronger. Point number 4 why I love strength training. The weight doesn't lie. Henry Rollins said it best. At the end of the day, the bar is never going to lie to you. It doesn't care if you had a good day. It doesn't care if you had a bad day. It doesn't care if your wife's getting along with you, work's going with you. It's just completely disregards your feelings. What it's going to hit you is with cold, hard facts. Weight is 225 pounds. It's 225 pounds today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. It is as consistent as time. You can count on it. It's going to be there for you. It's going to be a companion. And you're either going to lift it or you're not going to lift it. At the end of the day, I think one of the reasons strength training resonates so well with men is it cuts through the emotional bullshit and it hits you in the face with cold, hard facts. I lifted it or I did not. Point number 5, strength training helps you lean out. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. The more muscle you have, the higher caloric burn you have. So as a general rule, for about every lean pound of muscle that I put onto your body, you burn about 15 extra calories a day. My goal for all my clients is to add 5 pounds of lean muscle. Why? Because 5 times 15, we're looking at 75 calories a day. Again, it does not sound like much, but when we look at this through the lens of compounding interest, oh my God, it just adds up. Those 75 calories times 7 days a week, that's an extra 525 calories. That means you get the equivalent of an additional workout while sitting on the couch because you're putting this muscle on. We want to make sure that we help you lose that fat, but at the same time, at bare minimum, maintain your muscle, but ideally adding more muscle onto it. The last reason why I love strength training for men is you're going to get the maximum amount of results with minimal time invested. The truth is, you can get significantly stronger with limited time in the gym. You could go to the gym 3 days a week, focus on your core lifts of bench, squat, deadlift. You could even, in the beginning, only train for a half an hour. I do everything with a powerlifter base, a 5-3-1 base, and so when I go to the gym, it takes me a half hour every time to do my main lift. If all I did was my main lift, I would get stronger. So time is not a reason for why you can't get this exercise done. We can get you significantly stronger, which is going to help you lean out if you're tightening up your diet on just 3 times a week. At the end of the day, if I can get a man stronger, everything else comes easier. Your confidence, your discipline, your consistency, your momentum. Strength training isn't just an exercise. It is an identity work. You stop feeling like a weak man. You stop feeling like you are a victim and you become a victor because you get stronger. Listen, if you have any questions about any of this, leave the comment below. I will also put down in here a link. If you're on YouTube, I'll put a link in the section below for you to do my fat loss audit to find out why you're not losing weight. Or if you want to go ahead and comment audit on the video below, I'll go ahead and kick you over the link in your DM. Guys, I want to see 2026 be the year of you. And in order to do that, we've got to make a commitment right now today that we're going to get up and get after it, head down, horn up. Let's hope you guys have a phenomenal day. Thanks for tuning in. If you got anything out of this, please like, subscribe, and share. Till next time, salute.